Well, it's a one for the money, a two for the show, a three to get ready now. Go, cats, go. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, and welcome back to another Lost the Plot video. Yes, it's that time of month where it is just me again, and we're going to talk about the big releases in cinema and on streaming platforms as well. As you've probably seen from the intro, in my shot I have various different things to link to the films that have been released this month. Starting off with a very cool picture of me as a 4-year-old dressed as Elvis. You can't get much cooler than that, can you? Oh, God. We've also got a pink Cadillac, piece of memorabilia, actually from Elvis Productions, Presley Enterprises. We got there in the end. Ta-da! And we've also got the black bowl hat representing the black phone. I'm not going to wear them this time, because I've already got a cap on, because the Barnet is in an absolute state. Let's just say that, shall we? I'm waiting for my barber to have some availability. He's a very sought after man. Right, enough about my Barnet and enough about me dressed as a 4-year-old. Let's get on with the video, shall we? But before we do that, I got you going there, didn't I? Got you going. I want you to like, subscribe, please comment down below, and make sure you ring our bell as well to notify you when we release videos. It will help us, and it will give you a little reminder of what to watch as well. Remember, we've got a TikTok, a Facebook, and an Instagram as well, which you can go and look at. We've got many posts, many pictures, many videos from snippets of our videos that you can have a look at as well. They're very entertaining, and it's supporting us as a channel. So we thank you, everybody that watches these videos. You're an absolute star. Right, let's get in with the first film. And we're starting off with a good one, because the first film we're going to look at is Elvis. Woo! Directed by Baz Luhrmann. I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. And what I'm going to do for this video is say 3 words for each of the films that I've watched. Okay, just to sort of give a little brief overview. The 3 words for Elvis: bias, enjoyable, and beautiful. Bias because I'm a massive Elvis fan. Enjoyable because it was one of the most enjoyable films I've ever watched. And beautiful because, oh my God, the cinematography and production of this film is absolutely breathtaking. The transitions, the shots, the angles, the lighting, the wardrobe, everything about this film is absolutely spot on. And Austin Butler deserves all the awards. I don't care. Give him the Nobel Peace Prize, because it was just absolutely sensational. He was unreal. The mannerisms, the gestures, this voice, even singing for his earlier years, he absolutely smashed it, and he encapsulated everything to do with Elvis. And if this doesn't kickstart his career on even further, I'll be very surprised, because this man has absolutely nailed it. I probably would have liked some more focus on the music itself and how he came as big as he did because of the music that he released. It was hinted on a little bit and touched on a little bit, but I feel like there could have been more. But the use of songs were incredible. And I'll talk about the use because at moments as we were looking through this biopic, moments of his life that were encapsulated by a song, and it was so moving and beautiful at times. Baz Luhrmann's done a hell of a job. This was, if not the best biopic I've seen, if I'm being honest. And again, it links back to that bias, but it was genuinely sensational. The story was very close to what it was like in reality. Obviously, there's a couple modern twists and takes on it for entertainment purposes, but the majority of it was actually Elvis's life, and he's done an absolute stellar job. So well done. If you haven't watched it, watch it. It is excellent. As I say, it's one of the best biopics that are out there, if not the best biopic, and it's brilliant. I loved it. My family loved it. I've been to see it twice, if I'm being honest. Twice in 3 days. It was sensational, and I'd happily go and watch it again. Really, really good. Thumbs up. Yeah. And I know we've started off on a high, but I feel a little bit disappointed now because we're going to talk about another big release. Jurassic World Dominion. 3 out of 10. Shite, shite, and shite. Oh, if I haven't said already, it's shite. The director's Colin. I'm not going to say his last name. He doesn't deserve his last name to be said, because this film was so disappointing and epitomises everything that's wrong with big franchises releasing films at the minute. And this is a bigger, wider gripe of mine, but ultimately I thought it'd fit nicely into this because I was so angry with the film. I am fed up, sick to death, with big franchises using the success of earlier releases and past films to try and create success and hype in new releases. It's like Jurassic Park and Jurassic World franchises have gone, well, we don't know what to do anymore. Let's just bring all the old characters back in so people can sit there and go, yay. No, that's not how it works. And this film was full of so many tangents, it was so unclear. There was a storyline over here. 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 And there was a storyline over here. This film needs a bloody defib because the story's on its arse. It's on its way out. Alright? We need the bloody paramedics to come over. Clear! I'd know all about that. Moving on. It's bad. It's really, really bad. It's a poor balancing act. And what it does is just detract from the film because you don't think anything's progressing. The franchise is about dinosaurs and there is very little about dinosaurs in it. Yeah, alright, the threat of being killed by one. But what the Jurassic Park film did before that, and the Jurassic World did quite well, is build tension and suspense about that death. But now we're just used to it. We know that's going to happen. There's going to be a T-Rex or a big carnivore that's going to come and try and kill them. It was bad. An epic conclusion. More like a sprinkle of shite. Banter. Honestly, this was bad. The acting seemed terrible as well. And from people like Chris Pratt, I don't know about anyone else. I'm starting to get sick of the man a little bit, if I'm being honest. Even as Star-Lord. But there was something about this film that just was terrible. Really bad. Even the animatronics of the dinosaurs, they look like toys from B&M. Literally look like they've gone, right, oh, we need dinosaurs. Little ones, baby ones. Yeah, toy aisle at B&M. Just grab a few, bring them down. No problem at all. It was bad. There are a couple elements of tension and suspense, but other than that, not good. Not good at all. So, I'd give it a miss. I mean, the Jurassic World franchise and trilogy was on its arse anyway. But they're just, pass. Don't watch it. Really bad. Yeah. Right. Moving on to the next one. Because we've gone from a high to a low. And let's go back high again. And that is with The Black Phone. What a film. Directed by Scott Derrickson. 3 words to describe it. I'd say sadistic, suspenseful, and poo. Poo, because of the pure fact that I pooed myself. Not literally, obviously. I pooed myself at a few moments in this film because this was a horror. It was brilliant. I loved it. Actually, I say it was a horror. It was more of a thriller with horror aspects in there. And me, in general, I hate horror films, but this was brilliant. Again, I talk about cinematography because I love a film that looks beautiful. Smashed it. The period, smashed it. Whether it be costume, whether it be the setting, whether it be the lighting. The whole atmosphere throughout was gritty, it was grimy, it was brilliant, and I absolutely loved it. Ethan Hawke was amazing, absolutely amazing, and the story was so engaging. as well. It doesn't stop, and it's extremely complex. You think of a horror, there are moments where it stops and it slows down. Absolutely not. Throughout this whole film, from start to end, you are filled with suspense, and it does it so very well. The build up from the build up from fights with the kids and the troubles that they're going through, and as they get taken one by one, it sort of develops and builds that tension and suspense throughout, and it's unreal. I loved it. I loved every second of it. The jump scares are timed to absolute perfection, and it's brilliant. If you haven't watched it, get to watch it. I read the short story of this in A&E the other week, and I was extremely surprised with how little of the story there was. So what Scott Derrickson's done is done a brilliant job of developing the film around such a very basic short story, if I'm being honest. He's done excellent. Absolutely excellent. Go and watch it. Like I say, it is a horror, but it's more like a thriller with horror aspects. It's amazing. The cast as well. The two lead kids, are amazing. Like, it's quite often you watch kid actors and you get a little bit uncomfortable because obviously they're children, they're not great at acting. But these two smashed it out of the park. Very, 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 very well done. I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. An 8 out of 10 because it was good. I'm not a massive fan of horror films, but it was brilliant. Really, really good. Really, really good. Really, really good. Right. Moving on to the fourth film that I watched this month. And again, we're flitting a little bit. We've gone high. We've gone low. We've gone high again. And now we're going back low. And that is with Lightyear. Yeah. 3 words to describe this film: underwhelming, bland, meh. I'm giving it a 6.5, and I'm giving it a 6. I'm giving it 2 ratings. A 6.5 for what it is, a kids' film. If I was a child going to watch this film, I'd give it a 6.5. As an adult that was expecting a nostalgia trip down memory lane, I'm giving it a 4. Because I feel like this movie falls flat on its arse. It's not funny. The story's bland. And if I was Andy in Toy Story, I wouldn't want the action figure. Keep it on the shelf, mate. I'd be busy playing with Woody from Woody's Roundup. That's a lot better. That clip in the Toy Story film is miles better than this whole film. And like I said, the comedy fell flat. The story was bad. It doesn't show Buzz as a badass and his development as a character at all. It is literally just a story. Buzz wants to get home. He makes friends. It's not good. And for an origin story for one of the most iconic characters in the history of animation, it's done it no favours at all. I feel like this was an origin story that no one asked for, but people got excited for. And then, like I say, it fell flat on its arse. It's not very good at all. Yeah, it's not much more I can say about it. It was good. It was nice to look at. The animations were good, and to be fair, Chris Evans as being casted as a voice actor for Buzz was really good, and I enjoyed him voice acting Buzz. But there was predictable bits of action. There was nothing really that stood out as being really good. Zurg was annoying and completely different to what we know him as in the Toy Story franchise. They should have just kept this out of the cinema and released it on Disney Plus. It would have made no difference, and we wouldn't have wasted money to go and watch it. So yeah, Lightyear, meh, not good at all. And in the words of Alice, it made him seem like a sap. I feel that's a good note to finish on. Yeah, right. Next film, the last one, that was released on Netflix, and it's called Spiderhead. And it's got, well, it's promising because you look at the trailer and it's got Chris Hemsworth and Miles Teller, 2 actors that are amazing. Miles Teller is slowly becoming one of my favourite actors to see on screen, but in this film, no, actually, tell a lie, in this film he's brilliant. But the story itself doesn't allow him to flourish as much. Him and Chris Hemsworth carry this bland, disappointing storyline. 3 words to describe it. I'm saying disappointing, pointless, boring. 2 out of 10, and that's being generous. I was going to turn it off after the first half an hour because nothing happened. Absolutely nothing happened. The story doesn't develop at all, and it's not clear to what the story actually is. The casting, like I say, Miles Teller and Chris Hemsworth, they carry the film because they need to carry the film because the story writing of it is so poor. Nothing happens until the last 10 minutes, maybe, if that. It was nice to see Chris Hemsworth in something else, but not this. I feel like they've wasted the talent that they had in front of them, and that's all I'm going to say. Don't watch it. It's boring. It's bland. Nothing happens at all. It's really, really bad. So don't bother watching Spiderhead. Even the bloody name doesn't make sense. I don't know what's going on. Why is it called Spiderhead? The names of the drugs were funny. No, they weren't. I'm trying to come up with positives. I've got none. I've got absolutely nothing because it was piss poor. Really bad. So I wouldn't bother. Don't worry about it. Leave it. Move on. Go and watch something else. Right. So that's it. The 5 films that I've watched this month. Spiderhead. Don't watch it. 2 out of 10. We've got Jurassic World. Don't watch it. 3 out of 10. We've got Elvis, the best biopic that's out there. Definitely go and watch it. 9 out of 10. The Black Phone, again, a superb traditional horror thriller. 8 out of 10. Go and watch it. And finally, Lightyear. As a child, 6.5 out of 10. As an adult, 4. Take it or leave it. It's not great. Either way. And now we talk about and give a brief mention to the films that I haven't watched this month, but I will do at some point. And those films consist of Men. I was actually quite excited to watch this because it seemed like a psychological thriller / horror that I was quite interested in. But it was only in the cinemas for about 3 days. I still work. I do this for fun. Give me a chance to bloody watch it. Nowhere. Couldn't find it. Literally 5 days after its release, poof, disappeared, gone. Didn't appreciate it at all. I'd have loved to have seen it, but yeah, don't know if it's good, don't know if it's bad, so I'm gonna have to wait till it's released. I've also got Hustle that I need to watch that was released in the month of June with Adam Sandler, and this has got loads of good reviews, so I'm going to try and watch it in my own time. And if I'm being honest, I found this month quite hard because it's been busy at work, but also I've been watching The Boys, and if you haven't seen it, go and watch it. It's been incredible. I've also been watching Kenobi. If you haven't seen it, go and watch it. It's meh. The last episode is unreal, but everything before that, yeah, a little bit of meh. Not great, not brilliant, but it's all right. It's good. And also Suits. I've been well into Suits. Love that as a series. So yeah, this month only 5 films watched, which I feel like is the average anyway. But yeah, I hope that's been insightful, and I hope that's helped your decisions and what you need to do and what you want to do. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below. What film have you seen this month? And what film do you want to watch this month? Do you agree with what I've said? Do you disagree with what I've said? I will leave comments down below for you to reply to and respond, just to see what we've got on the consensus. Don't forget, we have an Instagram, we have a Facebook, and we have a TikTok, all of which we post on. The Instagram more than anything, with some very, very interesting posts on there, and it's brilliant. And keep your eyes out for a cheeky short film that may be released from Lost the Plot Productions in the next few days. It's only 50 seconds long, but my God, it is beautiful. Really beautiful. And it includes the acting of James and Tom. I don't want to say much more because I'll spoil it. But ultimately, it's going to be something special. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it and it's been insightful. Let us know what you think, and I shall see you in the next video. Well, it might do. I don't know. It might be James and Tom again. I might not even be there. Fingers crossed I will do. I probably will. I've got a few videos in production. So, I'll see you later. Enjoy. Bye.